Good morning. I'm recording on my phone because I don't have the energy to do much else. I actually recorded a video for this morning, and then I realized it was probably not a good video to go up. So, what happened? I'm sure some of you are going to predict exactly what I'm about to say. I did too much, and my body full on crashed yesterday, and even my sugar crashed, and I was not sure what was going on. I noticed the past couple of days I've been getting really cold, almost feverish, to where I'm freezing and there's nothing I can do to make myself feel warmer. And it was in the 90s yesterday, and I was in my bed with 3 blankets on and another blanket wrapped around my head and my hands, trying to warm up my body. And I started getting a really bad headache, which I still have. It's like the whole side of my head is hurting. And someone walked off with not only my blood pressure machine, but my blood sugar monitor, and could not find either to check what was going on. So come to find out, someone, don't know who, put my blood pressure cuff in Mr. Cinnamon's truck, which I'm thinking it's him, but I don't know why he's not fessing up that he did that. Because I have a sneaky suspicion he took it with him to Colorado Springs, but he didn't want me to worry. But why he wouldn't confess to it now, I don't know, but it was in his truck. Have no idea where my sugar monitor is. Cannot find it. So Mr. Cinnamon went and bought one.
Well, good morning. Ponyo, good morning. Good morning.
Your paws are wet. Why are you on my desk? Why are you on my desk? And I tested my sugar last night after I ate. Although I did not eat nearly enough to sustain a meal. And my sugar was still on the low side. And so I looked up why I would be so cold and have a headache, and the number one symptom was low blood sugar. Hi, good morning. Good morning. You want down? All right. She just had to come find Grammy and say good morning. So I actually felt so bad yesterday. I went to bed for the evening, probably around 4. And for most of that, I was wrapped up in blankets trying to get myself to warm up. And Juju and RJ came up into my bedroom. And RJ was carrying a plate with food on it. And I knew that this was Juju's trick, because I did not want to eat. I didn't feel like eating, didn't feel good. I felt like I was going to be sick. And she knows that if she puts RJ up to it, I'm going to eat it just because it's RJ. Okay? Just because it's RJ. I looked at her, I was like, you are messed up for making RJ bring me the plate. She said, no, you just got to taste this. She made, I can't think of what it's called. It's kind of like a bruschetta. She made bruschetta. It was gluten-free toast points with tomatoes and cheese and lemon on them. And the olive oil from 4-Hour Olive Oil from the CEO of Premier Yarns. Because he makes his own olive oil, if you missed that video. And the olive oil is so good on everything. It's so good on everything. Like, I'm going to have to order more. It's so good. So I ate 2 little toast points, and she stuffed artichokes with like a spinach dip type situation. And they were just little artichoke hearts that she got from Trader Joe's. And I ate a half of one of those, and it's all I could muster. And immediately started to feel warmer. And I took, because I finally had a little bit of food in my stomach, I took a couple of Motrin to try to ease the pain of my headache. And then my whole body decided it was going to hurt real bad. And so, yeah. And then when my body started to warm up, then I realized how hot it actually was in the house. And I started stripping and like I'm sweating profusely, almost like it feels when your fever breaks. But Mr. Cinnamon, although Juju said I had a fever, he said I did not, because he's using the gun thing. And she felt me and she said I was burning up. But by the time he came upstairs, I had already taken Motrin like 40 minutes earlier. So I may have had a fever. But I think more than anything, it was my sugar. And even right now, my whole eye feels like it's going to explode. This side of my head is killing me. But I wanted to pop on and let you guys know this is what is happening. This is what's going on. Apparently, I can only record for 15 minutes on this phone because my, see, even my brain's not working. The thing tells me there's only 15 minutes on here worth of memory. So we only have a couple minutes to talk. I do have a yarn purchase that is coming in the mail today because Premier Yarns released new colors of their parfait. And I'm really excited about that. And then tomorrow is a yarn launch. They got a new yarn coming out tomorrow. And then I kind of, if I feel up to it today, I really, really wanted to make a tutorial. But I don't know if I have the energy or the willpower to do that. I know that I don't. I don't know why I'm going to even try to push it. But if I feel better tomorrow, which is Friday, I will try to make a little tutorial for us for Saturday. Although, Saturday will probably be the new parfait colors. Because, you guys remember, I ordered this because I wanted something similar to the little dragon from the Michaels kit. And I was looking for like a really vibrant blue. And this is almost perfect. Let me grab him. I don't have a bra on and I'm in pajamas, so please ignore my body. Is it the same exact color? No, but honestly, I think the Premier Yarns color is a little bit prettier. It's definitely prettier. So, although he's soft and squishy. So there's that. Aside from my body breaking down yesterday, I had a full-on mental meltdown on, I think it was Tuesday. Oh, it's just a whole lot of just stuff compiled on me. However, I finished this gorgeous top. This is the pattern I was testing. I finished it and I think it is beautiful. And actually when I will tell you all about that. She releases that pattern in August, the beginning of August. She was surprised at how fast I got it done. She was like, wow, that was a week. I did not expect you to finish such a large garment in a week. Little does she know, Cinnamon Stitches don't know how to stop herself when she gets started with a project. I have not started the Halloween crochet along yet. I think today I'm gonna start it because that's a project for me and there's no pressure behind it. There's not. If I finish it, I finish it. And it's only 4 squares. It's 4 squares. So I can't even show you. I didn't print it off or anything yet. There's the Halloween blanket has 4 squares in the corners, and those are what you start with. And it's going to be 2 cats and 2 bats. And so I think I'm going to, at the very least, start with that. And then, yeah, I also do have to record tomorrow's video today. But that's me playing with yarn and talking. I need to go eat something and I need to get some energy up and maybe drink a caffeinated drink. I drank my water yesterday, so that's not an issue, but I think I need some caffeine today. And I think maybe that will help ease the headache a little bit, so that I'm not taking a handful of Motrin again. But yeah, like I said, I'm just recording on my phone today. I didn't want to put in the energy to edit and upload this, so it's just I'm gonna record it on my phone. I'm gonna straight upload it to I almost said to Epcot. Why is my brain thinking of Epcot? To YouTube. I'm gonna straight upload it to YouTube so that you guys at least know what's going on and where I'm at and why I didn't have a video up. I actually recorded a whole video yesterday, but I was really pushing myself to record that video, and it's not a good video. It's not. I shouldn't have recorded it. I should have rested. I should have went to bed. I should have did something, because I feel like it was just the icing on top of the shit cake, that it was one more thing that I shouldn't have been doing, that I was pushing myself too hard for. And I think it's what set me over the edges, like pushing myself with the video on top of pushing myself to get this done, which whatever. But then if you guys have been listening the past 2 weeks, I've been really pushing myself way too far, way too hard, because there hasn't been no one else to help me around the house. Like, nobody's home. The adults are not home. Mr. Cinnamon was out of town. There was no help. Little man helped. Little man helped. As much as you can expect 11-year-old severely ADHD child to help. He helped. I can also hear the neighbors out across the street yelling at each other already. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning. They're in the middle of the street because they don't know how to conversate. They just scream. I don't know if you can hear that. Hi, Bubba Lou. Yeah. I came home from taking my niece to work, and they're blocking half the street because they're trying to do something in the middle of the road. I had to go around them, and they instantly stop what they're doing and glare. Like they're intimidating somebody. Like, sir, I don't feel well enough to give a crap about you today. I just don't feel well enough. I can barely hold my head up. So, and I already know, you guys don't have to remind me. Take it easy today. Don't make a video if you don't have to. I have to. I don't want to say it's a contractual obligation, because it's not, but like, it kind of is. Like, in my head, I take these yarn launches seriously. I take my promises to Premier Yarns seriously. I take my promises to whoever I'm working with seriously. Ponyo knocked the egg hat off my little chickie. But yeah, I think doing that video though is going to be fun for me, because you guys know how I love playing with new yarn, and like getting to play with it before anyone else gets to play with it. It just is like, it's extra special. And I know I'm not the only one that gets the yarn. Like, they do this, but yeah, we're gonna do a full-on yarn review for that. And I really cannot wait for my yarn from Premier Yarns to come today with the new colors of the Parfait Chunky, because I pulled this one out because I want to compare the blue to the new blue that they have out. And I think they have a new yellow. I don't remember what all their new colors are, but I'm super excited about that. It's funny because I used to not like the Parfait, because you can't, I wasn't making amigurumi, and I'd never used this for amigurumi. I don't think before this. I would use whatever else. This is one of my older amigurumis. This is my version of Oreo, or an Alabrije Dante, if you will. So I would use whatever yarn. I never really used the Parfait style yarn, and I don't like this for blankets. I don't like it for garments. So for me, like, the Parfait is, you can use it for other stuff. You can. It's really soft. And I do have a entire blanket made out of something called gelato, which was from Premier Yarns, I don't know, 8 years ago. It was a long time ago. And it was basically the parfait, but it was wrapped in like feathery, almost like a really soft, buttery fun fur, but it wasn't quite, like it wasn't to that level, but it was like parfait with like fur on it, like almost like a latte cake, but parfait. And I got a bunch of it. It was one of the first videos on the channel. And you can go back and see me opening the mystery bags with that yarn in it. And I'm going to have to stop this video in a second, or it's going to stop itself. We're going to count down. Because it says I have 15 minutes and 43 seconds, and we're 15 minutes and 40 seconds. So 1, 2. That was spot on. It stopped right at when it said it was going to stop. I just cleared off a... I just cleared off an hour-long video. So that should probably give me enough room to continue recording. All right. My face is all red from sneezing. What was I saying? Oh, the parfait. I made an entire blanket out of that, and I'm fairly confident it's either upstairs in my closet in a bucket that's supposed to go to storage, but I couldn't find a lid for it, or it's actually in storage in a bucket. And I have made a blanket out of this style yarn, and it's nice, and it's almost heavy on you, and it's soft, and it's comforting, but it also has a tendency to snag on the dog's claws and like worm up and like pull like loops up, and that drives me crazy because I think I did it in granny stitch. I think like straight granny, not, you know, I could be wrong entirely. I don't remember. It was a long time ago when I made that blanket. But now that I'm making amigurumis, like I really do like the parfait for the amigurumis. I mean, it's not perfect. It sheds. It's not perfect, but I can't wait for the new colors to come because I really like bright, you guys know, I like really bright colored yarn, and I feel like you guys are tilted. Ooh, too high. It still feels like it's tilted upward. It's fine. Well, I lost my train of thought again. I need to go eat is what I need to go do. You're the wrong dog. Oreo's back there. Oh, bright colors. You guys know I like bright colors. And so when they release like new bright colors, I don't know if they have neons or fluorescent yarns in the parfait. I don't think they do. I will have to check on that, because that would make my entire world happier. If they do, I'll have to order some. I don't think they do. How cool would that be for Halloween? Like neon or fluorescent, pink, orange, green, purple. Like, well, ultraviolet purple. Premier has a color of their anti-pilling yarn that's ultraviolet, and it is my favorite color of all yarn of all time. Like, it's so bright purple. And they used to have a color blue. I have one, I think, somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I'm not even gonna bother looking for it as she looks. It is like the most vibrant blue, and I don't remember what that color was called. They stopped making it for some reason. It was just like blue, but like if blue had fluorescent blue, it was that color blue. It was gorgeous. So anyway, me reminiscing on yarns of years past. I always hate when they discontinue yarn and you're like sitting here wanting the same yarn. You like, you're making a project, you run out and you can't find it anymore. I hate that. But then again, we're always looking for new yarns, right? So there goes the dilemma. We're always looking for new yarns and new products to be released in new colors. And in order for them to continue to do that, they have to discontinue the old yarns that maybe aren't selling as much. But wow, I have found some really amazing vintage Premier yarns at thrift store situations that I just like, I want some more of this. Like that one yarn for the turtle. I don't know where I put the turtle either. It's probably back there. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go eat, and hopefully, I need to take my blood sugar again because I'm really feeling off, and I know you guys can tell I'm off. And my sugar can be just as dangerous if it goes too low as it is if it goes too high. And so I need to go take care of myself, or there's not going to be on myself. So I'm going to take my sugar. I'm going to go find something to put in my stomach that hopefully doesn't make my stomach hurt. And I'm going to now piece these 2 pieces of videos together. So I do actually have to edit it, but I'm editing it on my phone, so I don't actually have to do a whole lot. Whereas when I'm using my camera, I have to take the SD card, put it in my computer, transfer the files to the computer, then transfer the files into the program that I edit with, and then the saving process of the editing sometimes takes 2 hours, and then I have to upload it. Whereas with this, it's already on the device. I just load it into my app, connect the 2 together. I'm just using CapCut, and then just upload it straight to YouTube. It's way less process. I don't have to babysit it because my phone's pretty good about doing what it needs to do, and I can walk away from it. So, and then I will consider starting the Halloween thing today. The blanket, which I need to pick up because somebody knocked it over. Then I need to find a Halloween bag to put it in, but none of that's important. Kind of want to ask you to pray for me because I feel that bad, but if you pray, just send up a prayer. Send up light and love to me, like whatever it is you believe in. I will feel it. And don't worry, I'm going to spend a lot of time on the couch today. I'm going to take care of myself, and then I will, when I feel a little bit better, come do tomorrow's video. And then usually when yarn comes in the mail, I get like a little bit of a adrenaline rush, so I should be able to feel better enough to record that video. Maybe that will be a Saturday video. And maybe we'll push off the tutorial for next week. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I will see you tomorrow bright and early. And I love you guys. Bye.